It's Dragon Age time. Hey, happy to catch me live. Yes, welcome. We literally just got into the game right now. So last time we just got into here, and also let me know if the game audio is too loud because it's somewhat similar settings to the desktop. Whatever. Basically, we just got here. We, you know, talked to Gamlin, talked to Mom, and me and my sister are now plotting to go, like, buy our original house back and shit. I did a bit of inventory management, so my inventory is full of stuff, or at least it was anyway. And I think I managed to give everybody their inventory, like their armor and shit, so we should be good to go with our lovely team that we've got here. We can do a couple of quests, like right off the bat. I don't really need to go to the Black Emporium right now. Do we want to do... Oop, that's a mountain. Maybe I should check what our quests are first before we do that. Okay. So we've got the main plot, which is delivering Flemeth's amulet to the Dalish camp on Sundermount, which is kind of where we also need to go anyway. We need 50 sovereigns to Bartrand to become a partner in his expedition. We also need to talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hanged Man pub, so maybe we'll do that first. We also have to talk to Aveline, or take Aveline to find the ambush, again in Sundermount. And then we also need to go find Grandfather Amel's will, go to the Dark Town, and break into the cellars of the old family estate. Then we've also got the premium content, which is return home to reminisce about a harrowing experience, Black Emporium, Mark of the Assassin, and duty. So these are a bunch of the other things. Let's see. So this one is Prince Sebastian Vale of Starkhaven has offered a bounty on the members of Flint Mercenary Company who killed his family. Search the Kirkwall docks at night for the Flint Company mercenaries. Go to Sundermount. Again, another Sundermount one. Go to the Wounded Coast to find Flint Company mercenaries. And then we've got one side quest, which I like how this one is specified as a side quest, like anything else isn't a side quest. It's like, this is side quest flavored. The rest of these are main-ish quest flavored, if you really want to. Hunt down the Amaranthine conspirators hidden throughout the city. They're wearing red Amaranthine finery. When a conspirator is killed, see Sergeant Joanna in Lowtown to receive a reward. You know what? I think we're gonna start talking to Varric in Lowtown. That's where we're gonna go first. Let's talk to... Where's Lowtown? Alright, at night, huh? In the day? No, at night. Can I not go there? Fuck. Everything is a main quest. If you try hard enough. Yeah, I guess so. Pretty much. Let's see. Black Emporium. Oh, I guess we're going to Black Emporium first. Well, that's fine. Whatever. We'll just go in here. Hello. What's up, old mummified man? Oh, hang on.
Thaddeus, stand straight.
Is that Thaddeus? No, that's Emporium Golem. Welcome to the Black Emporium.
Welcome to the Black.
Can you speak faster? Holy shit. I'd like to talk to you. There we go. Codex entry, thank fucking God.
And magnificent.
Alright, so this is where if I don't like my appearance, I can just go to the mirror, I think. Let me see. Discarded weapons and armor. I don't think I need these. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't need these at this very second. Yep, don't know those. I don't need those. Black Emporium crafting materials. Nice. So I would need these if I had something to make. Nope, don't want that. Where's the mirror? Oh, is that it? Ah, there we go. The mirror yes, it was. If I didn't like how my character looked, I could do the thing. Can I reset? Is that reset? Okay, confirm. Yeah, sure. All right, cool. What are you?
That's Gollum's name.
Oh, that's Thaddeus.
Gigantus Crumbum the Third.
I like that name. That's a good name.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, he would be my favorite too. Who's this urchin child?
Manhandle.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying hi.
He's not.
Popping in to say hello and then going to bed. All right, thank you for stopping by and saying hello, TLT. Have a good one. Much appreciated saying hi. All right, now I can't go to the hangman. God damn it. All right, fine. Go to Lowtown then. Ugh.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners.
Yeah?
But if you'd like to help.
Well, I'm trying to find shit. Oh, hi. Okay, hi guys. How's it going? Alright, we gotta press the R button. R button. This is how it works. This is auto. I love auto. I love this. The fighting in this game is gorgeous. Go away. Whoops, I'm pressing E instead of R. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Hey, stop that. Stop it. Stop it right now. Okay, making sure nobody dies. Hang on. Come on, get out of here. Oh, I need to call the dog out. Hey, let me grab the dog. The dog can help. Never mind, the dog didn't need to do anything.
Idiots, especially thugs.
Okay, let me take all that.
Just because it's dark.
Anything good? No. Okay. Okay, I need to find where the hanged man is. That is literally right in front of me. All right.
My favorite spot in the whole city.
Of course it is. That's why I'm here. Literally to talk to you, sir. Hey, Varric. How's it going?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
And how do we do that? Do we have a bad entrance? I mean, but okay, so how do we do that then?
Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information.
Yeah?
There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows
Oh.
how to get down there, it'll be him.
My boy, is it really him? How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens
I
don't just
did
fight
not
Darkspawn.
read up on my
They
lore,
forge into the
apparently.
deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Wardens, hell yeah! But let's hope he knows something.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Okay, fine, let's do it. Well, I don't mess with the Wardens. Why would I mess with the Wardens? Why would I not mess with the Wardens? That's my question. Fine, let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
Do it your way then.
And that, Missair, is why I'm here.
That is why you're here.
Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work. What are you looking at?
Yes, nice. Okay, let's talk to more people in here. Let's just rummage. Varric, please get out of my way. Okay, that one. There we go. I'm not completely stuck. Is there anything cool in here? Anything good? Let's check this room, shall we? Don't mind me. Just gonna loot. Sure. Taking all your shit. You? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing in here. Oh, never mind. That's a lie.
I don't think I can do that.
Ah, I don't have a. Wait, Varric. Open the door. Open the thing. Thank you.
We're good to go.
Oh, finally, I have a rogue who's useful right off the bat. Oh my god. Maleficarum. It has been asked, what are Maleficarum? How shall we know them? I have been as troubled by this question as you. You have come to me for the wisdom of the Maker, but none have seen the Maker's heart, so save beloved Andraste. And so I have done as all mortals must, and looked to the words of his prophet for answers. And there I found respite from a troubled mind. For she said to us, magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Therefore, I say to you, they who work magic, which dominates the minds and hearts of others, they have transgressed the Maker's law. Also, Our Lady said to us that those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker. And so it is made clear to me, as it should be to all of us, that magic which fuels itself by harming others, by the letting of blood, is hated by the Maker. Those mages who honor the Maker and keep his laws, we welcome as our brothers and sisters. Those who reject the laws of the Maker and the words of his prophet are apostate. They shall be cast out and given no place among us. For from the sermons of Justina the First. Should be able to loot with R as well. Yeah. I just forget to press the button sometimes. But I love the ability to just like press, like grab the thing and press R and just grab everything. It's just getting out of the habit from Origins of having to press take everything, you know? And I'll get there, don't worry. I will get to the streamlined process of how this game works. Okay, I guess we gotta get out then.
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with snug shit and body odor.
Yep.
And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be?
Yeah, hell no.
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point. I saw the mod in DAO that had the whole party, lit. Really? Sick. I don't have too many mods in this.
Face it.
I think the only one I have is for Anders. I think that's it for Dragon Age 2. I just wanted the one where he still has the ring on his ear. We haven't found Anders yet, so yeah. Let me talk to this guy. Oh, he's drinking his sorrows, okay.
He was naked, just airing things out.
What if I order a drink? What is that gonna do? How much money does that take? How much money does that take away from me? Oh, you installed a mod? Oh, in Dragon Age Origins, you installed the mod. I had quite a few mods for Dragon Age Origins. Some of it was fixing things. Because that game is very broken. And then some of it was also... Well, most of it was actually fixing things. But Dragon Age 2 doesn't have nearly as many things that I was going to grab. Or, like, mods that
Welcome
I wanted.
to the Hanged Man.
Any news?
What's the word on the street?
You ever met the Viscount Dumar?
No, I have not, actually.
For anything but storage for fancy hats.
What else?
Any other news?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Anything else?
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weird, eh? What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
Gee, I wonder who that might be. That's not at all a golem that we might know. Not at all. A golem who's got an absolute hey, like it has it out for pigeons. The community patches are wonderful. Yeah, there's the one where it's like the blanket, like the master fix mod where it fixes so many different things in like in dialogues and other things or whatever. It's glorious. I don't think I've played the game without that since. I mean, of course I had to try and fucking install that shit and it's so annoying. And then also I have the fix for Dragon Age Awakening because there's one particular bit that gets broken, but yeah.
Any other news?
Apparently, the Kunari are just waiting for a ship to take them back to Parvolan. Hope it comes soon.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Any other news?
Nope, nothing.
Apparently, the
All
Kunari
right,
are just waiting
that's
for...
bye.
Any...
That's enough. Hi, suspicious lady.
Don't bother me.
Okay, bye.
No,
Patron.
maybe.
I've seen you
Yes.
around Lowtown.
No, you haven't. Nope. Not at all. Do we want to go to the docks? We can go to Darktown, maybe. Does it tell me? Okay, that's birthright. That's duty. Where else we got? Tranquility? That's still birthright. Just suspicious ladies just be sitting reminding me of business. Got that look about me. You just look a little shifty. All right, I'm gonna go to wherever this is. We're just gonna leave outside, I guess. It's nighttime right now. We could go to Darktown. But I kind of want to just stay in here. I don't remember what Tranquility is. I don't remember which one that one is. Which quest is that? Oh god, there's so many. This journal. Varric's heard rumors the Chantry have been making quiet inquiries around Lowtown about the Kunari. No one seems too willing to talk about it though. Black Powder Promise. Varric says a dwarven merchant named Javaris, my bad, has been offering a lot of coin for muscle. Find out exactly where Javaris is, however, seems to be a problem. He'll keep looking. According to Varric's sources, someone's been asking questions about a missing Templar. No search seems to be underway, however, and nothing can be done to follow up on this just yet. According to Varric, a group of mages being transported from Starkhaven hasn't arrived at the gallows. It's currently just a rumor, however, and cannot be followed up on at this time. Various sources say that there's been a number of Templar raids held in Lowtown's elven alienage. He can't verify why, however, or who has been giving the orders. Okay, so we got some rumors. We got... Which one was Birthright? Oh, this is our stuff. We have to go... Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll go do... We'll go break into our old house.
A Ferelden in the
Fuck it, why not?
What will they
Also,
think
this
of
looks like there's another...
You have a
hello.
problem with that.
What's up?
Every
Me? My family's not native either.
There we go.
I'm just surprised.
We
I
got
hold
a new
prejudice in
quest.
the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you.
Yeah.
That's my theory anyway.
Real. Okay, we need... Yes. Alright, time. Get a Maker's Sai to reset your abilities? Oh, yeah, I'll do that later. I'll do that at some point. I don't feel like doing it at this very second because I still don't have like a lot of like you know, I'll do it later when I have a better idea of how I want my build to be, because right now I'm just kind of like fucking around, you know? And once I've got enough like points and then I want to reset it, then I have a lot of points to mess with and really like tailor the whole like tree. Are there hot men in this game? I mean, yeah. Hi, Varian. Yeah, there are. There's hot ladies and hot guys. There's hot everybody, I suppose. That's just kind of how it is for Dragon Age. Okay, I'm gonna try and give myself I guess more strength and a little bit more constitution, because I kind of want to see if I can be a tank, maybe. Although it probably would be nice to have more stamina. I don't know. I'll be more tanky. BioWare in general, real. Two-handed. Okay, that one I didn't want to do weapon and shield. That one was an accident. I could do Battle Master. Because right now, because here's the thing, I kind of might do weapon and shield, but right now I am the only like one who's got the big bonkus, and once we get Fenris, who by the way, Ren is that's what I wanted to that's one of the characters that I very much enjoy having as a companion, and I only very much enjoy it because Fenris is great. Except for the fact that he's very mad about mages, so he's got his flaws, and he's the two-handed sword. He's a two-handed sword man. And so I don't want two warriors with two-handed swords. So I might go into being the tank. Did you name them Girly Pop? I did. Yeah, chat wanted me to name her Girly Pop, but I wanted to try and fantasyify it, but I couldn't have apostrophes. Then chat wanted to do XX underscore Girly Pop underscore XX. You know, like your classic early 2000s username. Couldn't do that because we don't have underscores and didn't have enough space. So just did not do it. And so I just did Girly Pop. So if like canonically you have to say Girly Pop. You have to do like a Scottish accent. You just got here from HDQ and heard was two big-handed sword man. Yeah, that's Fenris. He's got the big bunkus. Didn't look 80 years old even fine as hell. He just has white hair. He's white anime hair, boy. What do you mean? But also, don't just look at his like profile and stuff. Click on a video. If I don't find Fenris today, click on a video and just hear his voice. Is like, mwah, gorgeous. Marie Antoinette syndrome. Fuck. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do Mighty Blow because the only one, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Because again, I'm the only one with the big bonkus, and I'm gonna reset my stuff anyway. This looks like Spock from Star Trek. I mean, he's an elf! What do you... Yeah, of course he would! Okay, I'm gonna save. We're gonna go... Crime! We are technically committing a crime right now. There we go.
Will everyone please just step back?
Okay, hi.
If you're seeking
Oh, wait, never
aid,
mind.
leave
Wrong
your
person.
name with my girl. We serve everyone here.
We're not doing crime.
No one came
We're
from
just
Ferelden
looking
without
for
trouble.
Ferelden
But I can't
Warden.
give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I'm looking for someone,
I
actually.
hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
Don't worry about
The
it.
healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Why so defensive,
Who are
man?
you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread.
Okay, I can help with
This
that. Just
healer,
tell me who he
He
is.
serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
Yo, he's a mage.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
I mean him no harm. Yeah, no, I get it.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
If this mage is an apostate, the Templars
No,
will
they
find
won't.
him.
Not on my watch,
No
bitch.
mage should suffer for an accident of birth.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
Cool. I'm gonna need you to repeat that.
The healer
I can't.
will
I don't have the ability.
follow.
Hang on. Hang on. I didn't choose. Hang on. What if I load that save? Because. Okay. Also, Kaz, I know you mean well, but also, that's a little bit backseaty because that's information that I may or may not remember because I've played this game once before, at least.
If you,
Okay, give me a second. Can I help? La 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 la. Do I have enough money? You know what? I'm here to shop. What if I?
Look,
Okay, I don't have anything.
you again.
What did she say?
What do you want?
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down.
Okay,
Anything
okay,
else?
cool. I'm just gonna do the rest of that in
Well, he's
direction.
not now.
Fight us offensive, blah blah
He's a
blah.
good
Okay,
man.
I mean him no harm, blah 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 blah. Okay, we did it.
haven't eaten all day.
That's where you put the money. Where? The box at the front. It says a box somewhere.
We have donations coming in.
Okay, but where? You didn't say anything. Is that it?
Yesterday.
The imports.
I'm taking up a collection.
Yeah, no worries, guys. I just wanted to let you know. Because I have no backseating, and that technically constitutes as no backseating.
Haven't eaten all day.
Or that technically constitutes as like backseating a little bit. Where the hell? Oh, there's the, that's a crate. Yeah, sure. Now, where the hell? Ah, there's your donation box. Do I have money? Hang on. How much money do I have? I need to double check. I have only 5. Fuck. That's all my money! I heard there might be dragons in this game. Spoiler warning. Yeah, I mean, we already saw a dragon. She saved our asses. What do you even need to buy? I mean, I don't. This is donating 5 sovereigns. The buying is the 50 gold sovereigns that we need to get into the fucking deep roads. That's the problem. Then again, I think I still have, like, I don't remember if I sold all the armor and shit that we got that I can't use, so might be able to do that. Sneezes in French. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you sneeze in French. Anyway, I'm gonna click donate 5 sovereigns just because I want to maximize that shit. Look, everybody else gets leveled up. Let's go.
I've got 5
Okay.
kids to feed.
Yeah?
Where do I
Okay.
find work?
The healer will decide for himself if you're worth his aid.
Alright, cool. We're leaving. Okay, where was the... Is that the one where we can go into our mom's house? Swindler Miracle Makers. That is not even the same thing. What the fuck?
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer.
Uh-huh.
We know what happens to mages in this town.
Uh-huh.
And it ain't gonna happen to him.
Bethany?
Look, we're Fereldans just trying to keep out of the Templar's sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But you're clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry.
Thank you.
Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Woo! Got out of that one. Thanks, Beth. Just like managed to get out of that one. I wonder what Andraste's question to the Maker was. He's been awfully quiet ever since she ashed it. No.
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Join.
That's so sad. What the
You
fuck?
are dismissing
Anyway.
hallmarks of both the utterly
Not a step closer. No refunds on Ash's friend if the Maker doesn't favor you. Between you and him, isn't it? Hi guys, it's gone.
Flow when I talk and when I shut.
Oh damn, it's not an
You
AoE.
got
Shit.
paid to guard or unguard.
Oh, did I turned that off? I think. My bad. I meant to turn that back on. There. No, I forgot to do this. Get him! Stop your doing things. Cease your nonsense. Can I? There we go. Gone. Obliterated. That's the wrong button.
Maker's breath.
Okay, they're dead now.
You get results, don't you?
Yes, I do. Thank you. I don't know what things they have. I'm just taking it all. All right. Taking all the shit. We're just gonna wander around Lowtown until it stops giving me quests, I guess. Here, Melandra.
The thieves are gone, guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
Oh, good. Haven't I named my doggy? I don't think you can. I think it's just here. You can't name it, unfortunately. It's just kind of, it's just a power at this point. It's very sad, but a rip. Yeah, if you click on his name in the home. Oh, in the home. Oh, okay. Good. That is good information, because I just accepted that I couldn't name the dog. Okay. All right, let's go to, you know what, fuck it, we'll go to Darktown. Do you think Alistair was any good at basketball? Because it feels like every conversation with him is all about Duncan. Oh. There was a dog speedrunning AGDQ. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I didn't see it, but I saw that there was like a post about it. Oh my god, please. Stop.
Get back!
Okay, there you go. Hey, leave her alone.
Outsiders think they can change us.
Not trying to do anything. Leave us be. There's somebody up here that has a quest. Hello.
Tom Wise?
Huh?
Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a
Oh,
while.
you!
Heard you're going on some
Okay.
expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
Yeah. It's a living.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poison?
Sick, yes.
Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know.
Nice.
In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Indeed. Thank you. Debilitate. I don't even have a deep mushroom. Fuck. Okay, fine. I can order poisons bombs to discover a combination of things. Just remember they're available. Place an order costs money. Okay, cool. Know who Kirk is and why they made a wall of him? It's Captain Kirk to you.
Nowhere, that's where.
So,
Let's see. That goes leave area. All right.
Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun.
Stop my joke. Did I really?
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Oh, same brain cell. We're not even in the same call together. Nice. Okay, hang on. I want to still explore a little bit more of this place before I go find Anders. Oh, there's these guys. Hi, how's it going? Woo! Grab them. Come on. Okay, we got. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Hey, there's the AOE that I wanted. Nice. Cool. Okay, we're not gonna get too many of these guys because I think that there's probably a quest about these guys, and I forget if I fuck it up if I do this too early. So I'm just gonna go find Anders. Anders, my boy, where are you? You fucked up poor dude. Oh, the ML estate. Okay, we go find Anders and then we can go into our house. Anders! A boy! A boy with issues! But who doesn't in this game? And the earring. Beautiful. You're looking rough there, buddy. Hello, person I've never met before. I've definitely never met. Oh, hi. Don't worry about it.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I don't. I mean no harm.
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back?
No.
I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat.
No, I didn't!
Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I did not! That is false! That is lies! That is lies and slander to the hero of Ferelden. I let you keep that fucking cat! I said I did not make you get rid of it. What do you mean? Oh, my heart. Why would you say that about me? Also, I just want to point out to anyone who who isn't aware, his voice definitely got a little echoey there now, didn't it? For no reason at all. Sir Pouncelot, no.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too.
Yeah, Pouncelot.
The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend.
You
in
had to...
Amaranthine.
Did you leave Sir Pouncelot with the hero of Ferelden in Amaranthine before you dipped? What did you leave him with? We're gonna post that he's lying here to try and reduce association of the wardens. He's just giving them a bad rap, you piece of shit.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing.
I mean...
Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost. no darkspawn, and a whole host
I mean,
of
he is
refugees
kind of
to blend
a
in with,
he's a little bit of a
and
coward.
some reasons of my own.
He's a little bit of a coward.
I've always heard that joining the Wardens is for
It
life.
technically is.
That's only partly true.
Kinda.
The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't
Yeah,
go
yeah,
away.
that bit.
But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
Look, you don't even have to hide. You could just go, all right, guys, I'm done. Goodbye. Like, come on. Alistair's king. He's like, nope, I have a different job now, but that doesn't mean he's not any less of a Grey Warden. Let me buy your information. Tell me or else. I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition.
I'm not
into the
gonna
deep
freaking tell
Any
him or else.
information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted
Okay,
deep roads
but...
again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested.
Okay, but what if I help you?
Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair
Yes.
deal? You help me, I'll help you.
What's the favor, man?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price.
Uh-huh.
I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows.
Alright.
The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Who is it that's in there? I can't remember. How did the Templars find out? What is your plan? Yeah, what is your plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message
Oh,
to
it's
meet me
Carl.
in the Chantry tonight.
Oh, some other
Make
dude.
her willing, he'll be there, alone.
Oh, he definitely
But
isn't.
if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
Oh, I don't like that. Anyway, I mean, that's fine, but, you know, whatever the cost is, the cost might be a little high. Anyway, helped him escape from the circle?
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Let me see, wait. There's a little... Maker of the major. Yeah, no, you're right. Mages need their freedom. I agree with that.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get.
Yeah, well, you don't have a
Perhaps we will
sister
work
who's
together
also an
better than I
apostate, so,
expected.
you know. How did the Templars find out?
What do the Templars know of your plans?
Yeah,
I
how
don't
much?
know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Ah, I see. Who's the mage again?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla.
Alright.
He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last
Alright,
letter said the
gotcha.
Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison.
Oh!
Mages are locked in their cell.
No.
Refused appearances at court. Made tranquil for the slightest crime.
What the fuck?
I told him I would come.
Yeah, no, the circle is a prison. It's literally a prison! Hey, Bane!
Are these accusations true?
Well, yeah.
Ask any mage in Kirkwall.
Yeah, no, that's
Over
probably
a
right.
dozen were made tranquil just this year.
Fucking hell.
The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
Yeah, I'm helping.
You've convinced me. What's
Let's
your
go.
plan?
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go to my house real quick and get some shit.
Carl won't be able to get away until it's dark. Meet me at the Chantry at nightfall.
Can I talk to this guy? No, I cannot talk to you. Can't talk to you. Is there anything else in here that I can loot? Alright. Yeah, alright, cool. Let me save before we get in here. Oh, wait. Hang on. Level up these peoples. Let me level you up. You got strength. Firm. You are sword and shield, so I'll give you that. You can have more dex and cunning. Cool. And then you... Specialist. What does this have? Precision, while the mode is active, focus on accuracy and gain permanent bonuses to critical hits and attack. Speed and power. Scoundrel. Distracts enemies surrounding a single party member, drawing them away from the ally and redirecting them towards whichever ally considers the second greatest threat in the battlefield. That's actually kind of nice. Stealths and moves to a target's ally side. Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually really good. I'm gonna do that. And then you can have more magic. And I'm gonna give you healing? Growth paralysis. Do I want to give you that or arcane? What kind of thing do I want to make you? Mind blast, elemental weapons. Which was the thing that we used a lot last time? Spirit bolt. You know what, I'm just gonna focus on this tree right now for her. Okay, now we can do crime. Time to break in and enter. Breaking and entering time, guys. Oh, hi, how's it going? Oops, my bad. Beautiful. These guys don't have anything on them. Fancy poison ring. Okay, so this doesn't have anything here. Time to break and enter in our family's house. Gotta go the long way. How's it going, guys? Assassins. Assassins lurk on the edges of fights, striking from the shadows before slipping away again. Be wary as they often prey on those who less formidable armor. Oh, that's fine. You know what? It's whatever. You're not allowed to stay. Go away. Go bye-bye. Leave her alone. Okay. Whoops, my bad. Lights them on fire. No, that's intentional. I will not whoops my bad. Portrait of your mother. Oh, nice. New quest. We got a portrait of mom, apparently. The Amell family estate. Okay, him. It's truly sad what happened to the Amells, isn't it? I still remember grandmother talking about the balls that Lord Aristide used to hold at their estate, and the Antiphon violin players and dancers from Asfana. No expense was spared, and no one would dare miss it, lest someone think they weren't worthy of an invitation. And then poor Revka had the child. Magical talent, running in one of Kirkwall's most prominent families. The Templars had considered Lord Aristide to be Viscount after Threnhold's arrest. Can you imagine the scandal that he had been chosen? Can you imagine the scandal had he been chosen? They whisked the child away to the circle, and the Amells simply had no luck after that. Leandra ran off with a Ferelden mage, and then Damien was accused of smuggling. Poor Lord Faustin almost bankrupted his family, trying to get the charges dropped, but I hear Viscount Marlowe simply wanted the Amells out of the picture. And it worked too, didn't it? By the time Lord Faustin got sick, there was only one young Gamlin left and a mountain of debt. I spoke to Dulcie just the other day, and apparently Gamlin is now living in some low-town shack. Sounds like the sort of character you'd cross a street to avoid. And let's not even talk about the estate. Mother says we should remember the Amells because that sort of thing could happen to any of us. You know the old saying, a marcher's fortune rises and falls with the tide. If you ask me, this is just another misfortune that magic brings to honest folk. Andraste helped that poor family, whatever lies in store for them. Excerpt from a letter written by Lady Amélie de Montfort. Cool, thanks. That's real nice.
But this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
Yeah, I mean, it's a sick thing. It's a sick symbol. Thank you for the daily roar, Bane. Alright, let's get these bitches. How's it going? Oh, fuck. Get me out of here. Yeah, get him. Where's the fucking assassin? Where'd you go?
I'm stuck.
Nope. Alright, cool. Nothing in that zone, apparently. Pineapple on roar? I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? You might as well. Is there anything else? Ah! Fuck you! Get out of my face. Oh! Nice. Oh, shit. Aha! History of Kirkwall Chapter 2. Where's Chapter 1? As the Imperium's border slowly receded after the devastation of the First Blight and the subsequent barbarian invasion, many outposts in the area known today as the Free Marches were cut off from centers of power. Numerous warlords tried consolidating the region into a single kingdom, but resistance prevailed. Emirius held out for almost a century until it fell to a slave revolt in 25 Ancient. It was not the first such revolt Emirius suffered, but it was the last. And my throat is dying. Okay. It started when an Alamari slave named Radun, or Radun, began earning popularity and power by pushing for better conditions. Radun's growing influence prevented the Magisters from touching him, but eventually they had him poisoned. Furious, a group of Radun's supporters stormed the gallows and were massacred, and so began a bloody year-long rebellion. The city burned, and wealthy Hightown was sacked. The Magisters hung before the cheering crowds. Emirius assumed the new name of Kirkwall, Kirk meaning black, after its jetstone cliffs. The new city plunged into anarchy for over a decade, and its defenses fell into ruin. Kirkwall has been conquered many times since the city's own independence, suffering since the freeing of its slaves. From Kirkwall, the City of Chains, by Brother Genitivi. Oh, Genitivi! What's up, Genitivi? Okay, there's nothing else in this room. What's up, dude? Oh, that's a trap. Cool. Love that for us. So, hang on. Can I hit you with something for the love? Oh god. Okay, hang on. Can I? Oh. Okay, he's dead. Good. We're all suffering from poison at this very second. Can we not die? That would be great. Hey. Big bonkus. There we go. Nice. Vault key. Sweet. Oh, hey, Varric, can you open that, please? Thank you.
We're good to go.
Alright, everyone's healed. We're all good. So the vault.
That's the vault.
Yep. Sure is.
Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
Yeah. Alright, let me steal this. Steal that. Ornate Grandfather's Will and Testament. Let's go.
This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
Not yet.
I still want to look around.
I want to snoop.
All right, but hurry.
I want to snoop. I want to snoop. I want to snoop. I want to snoop. Snoop, 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 snoop. Oh, is this just gonna make me leave? Fine. I guess. We just like left out the front door. All right. Cool. Hydrate, hydrate. All right, I will hydrate again.
Hawk, but yes, for a mage.
You have a sword. Why aren't you killing
Thank
someone
you.
right now?
Fair point, but I can put my sword down.
Believe me, I have tried.
Okay, let me. Where do we go? Where's that? Where are you? Conspirators. Okay, well, we might as well go over there. We're already kind of in the area. Might as well. We're just gonna hit a bunch of the quests. Just gonna run around. So we're getting the Amaranthine conspirators, which they were the people. They were like part of the nobles that like. Oh, hello. That like tried to fuck the hero of Ferelden over. Hi guys, let's go on. Yeah, I don't think so. Fuck off. No, you're not allowed. Get out of here. Doggo, let's go. Well, I keep forgetting to summon the dog and then I summon it like at the very end. All right, we've killed the conspirators. I don't think there's anything around here. All right, that's it. Time to go. Let's see. Was there anything else? Dog is just here for victory party. Yeah, we just let him out after the danger's done. Where does this go? Chantry Courtyard. Nope. Okay. Woo, close. Okay, so we're currently in Hightown. Let's go to our house. Although Hightown at night, docks at night. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just go home real quick. You know?
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking
shut the
advantage
fuck
of my
up.
hospitality. It's only fair if you make something
No,
of a monthly contribution.
We are here just living as a home.
Children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Yeah, we're not paying rent. Fuck you.
Maybe just put something towards food.
I mean, isn't that not what we're doing?
Uncle. We found the will.
Yeah, fuck you.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything.
Yep.
Here, read it.
It's all for us, Mom. But guess who fucked it up?
I should maybe.
Guess who fucked it up?
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Keep reading, Mom.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Yeah, guess who didn't like that?
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
Bruh.
The twins were a week old.
Yeah, they wouldn't have gotten through the journey.
Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Maybe send a letter home and be like, hey, yo, Dad left you everything. You want to come get it? You know? Yeah, he was asking for it to gamble away. Exactly. Exactly. He's got a point. Did you wait 1 minute?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra.
Yeah, well, maybe you didn't take good care of him.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
No, but you can stop asking for fucking rent, you bitch.
It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing. You'll have your house back within weeks.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get to move in.
The coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount.
I could try.
You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Yeah! Girl boss your way to the top! Fuck off, Gamlen. Alright, since we're home, can we name the dog?
He wasn't like this in Lothering.
Aww.
I think he misses the open fields.
Aw, what's wrong, boy?
City life not agreeing with you. Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
I do! Gamlen might miss him.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly.
Doggo.
A Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
Alright, guys, what are we naming the dog? What are we naming the dog? Reason to live, purpose, woo! Dog needs attention. Yeah, doggo does need attention. I do bring him with us. Waffles, done. We're naming him Waffles. That was just the first name that was in chat. Everybody else, if you wanted a name, you would have said it faster. All right, Bethany.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
Don't compare yourself to
You're a
him.
better person than Gamlin could ever be. Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
They just didn't know you. I'm just like, I know you. If you I mean, true.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home. Home.
We're gonna be
That's
nice
what it
with
is,
this
isn't it?
conversation.
I liked saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Yeah, you were gonna name him Pancakes? No. We had Pancake as the last Mubari name. We got Waffles is a good companion name to that. Oh, did we? Yeah, we did. The hero for Elden's Mubari was Pancake. Let's see. What would Carver have
What do you
said?
think Carver would have made of all this? He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
What would it have been like?
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here? Been nobility? Had grandparents who bought us all Elysian silk dresses with lace petticoats? Father was a good man, but Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either.
True.
If we'd been born here, you'd be nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you unhappy here? I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But
Yeah, I
maybe if
mean, we didn't really
reclaim
have
some
much
of
time
what
for
she
grieving
lost,
now,
it
did
will
we?
help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
Okay, so why avoid the
Why
circle?
did
What's
Mother
this?
and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad? I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a mageblood child? It changed
yeah.
their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am.
Aww.
Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind. To serve
No.
the Chantry, as Andraste demands.
No! You think someone would notice that mages are carrying staffs on their backs? It's a walking stick. You wouldn't part a lady with her walking stick. Booker, you need to stop. God damn it. Oh, perfect timing. He took too slow.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion.
God damn.
I don't
No,
want to
this
call
is
it
that's
anywhere Uncle
that's one of the
Garen's
reasons why I would put chat on screen. I want to see
Has
that.
he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year. I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
No, you wouldn't. We do not want to talk to the Circle. Yay, Bethany friendship 10. Let's go. Hey, Bethany. What are we doing? We're doing a bunch of companion dialogues today.
I think this is a picture of Mother. She looks like you. Where did you get that? Was it at the estate?
Yeah,
Let
I
me see.
sniped it from the estate.
Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
No wonder she left it behind.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take it with her. I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage.
Oh,
If I wasn't a
Bethany,
mage.
she's blaming herself for
I know that made it
everything.
hard for
Stop.
It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
I mean, she knows how to smile. It's just it's been a hard time, you know? Oof. Sister has so much guilt. So much guilt on her shoulders. Alright, where are we going? Oh, there's stuff in the house. I forgot there's actual mail. Hang on. Alright, the Bone Pit. Hawk, I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquire goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his Bone Pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in the Hightown Market Athenril. Hawk, you might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anso, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in Lowtown Bazaar at night. Good old Bone Pit. Yeah, the Bone Pit. Alright, so we got some shit in there. I'm gonna save before we leave. Alright, where are we going? Do we want to do... And do we want to do the, maybe we can go do Bone Pit. We could also do we want to grab Anders maybe right away? Maybe we'll grab Anders. Or we can do bait and switch. Because there's the Bone Pit, there's the docks. We could also do Sundermount, because we got like 5 different things there. That one's bait and switch. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go grab Anders. Let's go do Anders' thing.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark.
Yeah?
Good reward in getting rid of them.
So we need to go, because that's Tranquility, that's where Anders is. Alright.
And here we go again.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Let's go. Get him. These guys are so squishy. Look at them. Hitting them through a pillar. Let's go. Come on. There are so many of you guys. Holy shit. Okay, let me grab the dog out. Dog. It's not safe to walk around at night. Yeah, no shit. Oh, those guys are dead. Alright, cool. How about you? Let's help. Let's help. Nope, you're good. Nice.
These streets should be safe at night.
Oh, there we go. Look at this. Go. Let's go. The R button is great. Yeah, it's not safe for them. Ha ha ha. Get wrecked. Don't mess with me. All right, Anders. We're gonna do your super sketch thing.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far.
Yeah?
Are you ready?
Yeah, might as well be.
Didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
Yeah, I don't know about you talking. I'm gonna be real. I think this is a trap. This is 100% a trap. Like, there's no way.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Yeah? Yeah? I'm not standing with a two-handed broadsword. Yeah. Yeah, this is so a trap, guys. Like, there's no way. Wait, hang on. Hold. I wanna poke around up here. Can I poke a little bit more? Oh wait, I wanted to poke over there. Wanted to check out the weird altar thing, because I think there's probably some, like, codex entries up here. They're codex shit. Ayy. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. When the voice of the Maker rang out the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities, and from it made his firstborn. And he said to them, in my image I forged you. To you I give dominion, you know, and there's that is long. I'm not doing that. But, okay. If you want to read that, you do it later. That was just too long for my brain. I was just like droning on. I was like, gone. Yada yada yada, chantry stuff, blah 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 blah. There's just a book on the floor. Chantry blah blah blah. Okay, what is in here? Hey, look, stuff. Vial of holy water. Nice. We're just gonna loot the chantry before we go do anything. Yeah. ETC, etc. Is there a door that we can snoop in? Hey, there's Carl. Hey, how's it going, Carl? How's it going? All right, we're gonna save before we talk to Carl. This is now Carl.
Anders,
What's up, Carl?
I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
Yeah?
What's wrong? Why are you
He's
talking
tranquil.
like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
Rip.
No.
How else will mages ever master themselves?
What do you mean?
You'll understand, Anders.
Nope, that is
As
just
soon as the
brainwashing.
Templars teach you to control
This is
yourself.
just brainwashing.
This is the apostate.
No!
Anders, don't need to go beast mode. Okay, you can chill.
Never take another mage as you took him.
I knew that.
Yeah, alright. You're gonna have to explain some shit, my dude. Man, you're gonna have to explain some shit. Grab the dog. There we go. Tattoo always looks like a big zit. I mean, it's just because it's like red and there's a circle. And yeah, it does. Look, the design isn't great, but you know, it's fine. Okay, hang on, guys, hang on. Hold. Give me a second. We're gonna do this to the Templar guy. Hang on. There, I just needed to AoE these bitches. We're good. There we go. Are we done now?
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
That's a good question.
What did you do? Not the Fade part. The angry
I mean, that was
glow.
part of it, actually.
It's like a gateway to the Fade inside you, glowing like a beacon.
I have some unique circumstances,
Yeah,
yes.
Huh?
But Carl, what happened? How did they get you?
The Templars here are far more vigilant than in Ferelden.
Oh.
They found a letter I was writing you.
Yeah?
You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone.
So he's no longer
I
tranquil.
would gladly give up my magic. But this, I'll never be whole again.
This is what Mother was protecting me from.
Yep.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Oh.
Carl, no.
Is there no other way?
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Oh, fuck. Hey, chat, you wanna... It's time for the poll. Carl's fate. Mercy kill? It's basically mercy kill or don't kill him yet. You guys get 3 minutes. Are we gonna do as he asks, which is basically a mercy kill, or do we not kill him? Probably yet. This says like this could go, there's more options after this. There's more like winding things, it looks like. Or we could just straight up just murder. Just done. He said kill him, and so that he doesn't die a tranquil. Or we could just, or maybe there's more options. Because he's not gonna stay lucid forever. He's gonna He's gonna drone in a bit. So is a yikes. Cause I feel like if we kill him right away, like Bethany is gonna be upset. So at the very least, if we say don't kill him yet, the people in the group might, like, I don't know, have a little bit more of a discussion and stuff. We could also kill him a little bit later. I mean, he'll die technically tranquil, but like at the very least, he, you know, dies swiftly. I don't know. Chat's making the decision. What are you doing? What are you guys gonna choose? Doesn't matter if you've played this game before, if you've not played this game, you guys can vote. You can use your points. If you extra want a decision to be made, do it. We can also just kill him a little bit. Yeah, we can kill him a little bit, you know, just a tiny bit of murder. So what are you guys doing? Are we killing him yet or what? Oh, I see you guys fighting. Holy shit. God damn. It is fighting between mercy kill and don't kill him yet. Incredible. See, this is why I give you guys the ability to, like, vote more than once with points, because it's more fun to see who can spam the fastest. Who wants to mercy kill? Who doesn't want us to mercy kill yet? This is your guys' choice. You guys get to choose what we do, because this is how we're playing through the Dragon Age games. I've played these games before. You guys get to pick. I want to see what your choices are. Honestly, I've only played through this game, like, all the way through once. I've played the beginning, like, at least twice, maybe. I didn't really get that far in the other playthroughs. But, yeah. So, this is your guys', you guys are making the choices. Alright, Bane wanted to mercy kill. 98 Jenna points, holy shit. Alright, mercy kill.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl.
You have a lot of points to spend. Hell yeah,
sorry.
Bane, use them points.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Oh, there he goes. Do it, Anders.
Goodbye. We should leave
that blood
before
isn't
more
his.
Templars come.
We're not gonna take his body. That's just so sad. All right, we mercy killed him. Good job, Bane.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I mean...
But not far wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice.
Guys, remember Justice?
Who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends. And he recognized the injustice that mages and Thaders face every day.
Yeah,
And that's different than a demon?
Yes, it is.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
Yeah, it does.
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle.
Ooh, we were.
I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Ooh, let me get this straight. Yeah, no, justice is not it.
You have this spirit of justice living
Well,
in your head.
it's not justice anymore now,
It's
is
not
it?
like that. He's gone now. He's part of me.
Yeah.
It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
So he's a nice spirit?
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit.
Yeah,
from where
I wouldn't think that's a good
Since
happy
when
one.
is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard.
Yeah, but so is
tried to help a
vengeance.
friend. Surely no harm can come of that.
I wish I still had your innocence. There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that.
Oh no.
But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Oh no, I cannot do that. I'm not gonna flirt with Anders. I don't think I want to romance Anders in this playthrough. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, he goes beast mode. He does not have impulse control because now he's vengeance. Chat decides. We'll get options. We'll get all our options first, and then we'll let chat decide. How about that? Right? We can do that, right? We can wait a little bit before we start trying to flirt with any of them. Can you do it?
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curse is of my own making.
Yeah, you kind of did it.
All I can do now is hope to control it.
Can you control it, though?
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy.
Yeah.
I only find out after what I might have done.
Yeah, you guys just go superpower beast mode. Anders is terrible at coordinating get-togethers. He'll arrive and ask who else is going to be there, and he'll tell you, just us. Party for 2, 3 if you count Justice. Yeah. Wasn't expecting that story, man.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Here. These are all the documents I
Come
have
on,
for this
man.
area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally.
Oh, come
I cannot
on.
control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
Ooh. You know what, for now, we're gonna bench Anders. We're gonna keep our team current, and then we'll do, like, a rotation later. How does that sound? Because I don't want to bench Bethany right now. I wanna keep her on for a bit. What's up, Anders? Just want to talk to
I
you.
had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again.
Yeah?
I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
It happens.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something.
Something? Thanks,
True.
dude.
Proud. Like, even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't... to be fair, Justice would have had to leave at some point because the corpse was just straight up decomposing, just actively, you know? I mean, that doesn't make it any better.
Still creepy.
Yeah.
Fine. What would you do?
Oh, fuck, he doesn't like humor.
Against the Templars? If you're born with magic, they hear about it. They search your little rat-spit village and find you.
Okay, fine. He didn't like my humor.
They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down, again and again.
Okay,
and again.
yeah, that's.
You're speaking from personal experience.
Andraste's
sorry,
words
man, I'm
were
sorry.
that magic must not rule over man.
My bad.
It is not ruling to simply wish for the same rights as any man. For 1,000 years we've bowed to them. But someday that will change.
Yeah, Justice doesn't like a sense of humor. He got angry. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't save, did I? Checkpoint. Let me load that. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Let me just let me reload this. I don't like the rivalry. I don't like it. Anyway,
we became
la 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 la. Spirit of justice. Blah blah blah
they
blah.
Are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
Yep.
Not even the greatest scholar could tell you.
So he's a nice spirit?
He comes out.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do the same order.
Madness, a frenzy. I only find out after.
What if I did this one? Social blunder, everyone look away. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, I wasn't expecting that to be the story. Anyway, we're gonna confirm this. I'm gonna save. Nope, I don't want to save. And then I'll talk to him again. There we go. Hi, how's it going?
I got a bit weighty the last time we talked.
Happens a lot. La 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 la.
I didn't know what would happen.
Okay. At least it's got a nice body. I'm not doing that. Do the right thing. There you go.
Playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
There you go.
Kind, wise, and beautiful.
Okay, well...
You must have made a deal with some demons yourself.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met, and I feel like I know you.
Okay, well...
Am I making you uncomfortable?
Yeah... Okay, I'm just gonna do that one.
Doesn't mean I want you to stop.
Fuck.
I'll keep that in mind. I warn you, though.
God damn it.
I'm not a safe man to get involved with. I'll hurt you.
Fucking... Oops! I didn't think that would be the way that goes.
Chantry. That's who I am.
Anders!
A year ago, maybe we could have had something.
Jesus
but
Christ!
I'm not that man anymore. I'll break your heart.
Okay, cool. Bye.
And that might kill me as surely as the Templars.
Damn. All right. I didn't start the romance, did I? I just wanted to be friends, man. Fucking hell. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't actually romance him, did I? That's not a thing that I did. Or is that just like flirtatious? I think that's just flirtatiousness. I think that's just what that is. I can't remember how the mechanics of the romance bulls go in this game right now. Just really okay. I was not expecting that. I forgot how flirtatious that man is. He's very different from Fenris's like romance. Because I think the only person I ever romanced was Fenris in this game. I don't think I've ever romanced anyone else. So I'm down with letting chat decide who I romance, because then it'll maybe probably be different. Okay, is there anybody? What the fuck? Okay. I think I'm supposed to talk to you? I don't know, actually. I'm just gonna save. Like, whoo, yeah, 0 to 100 indeed.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
Alright, I'll have to deal with you later. Definitely gotta deal with you later. Alright, let's go. We now have Anders. And we can... yeah.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric.
Why?
Have you pen some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't?
It just says don't.
Thank you. I get the point.
I mean, she could. Alright, let's go let's go to the docks. That one's just kind of here. We can go do some docks. Let's do some fight. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Right, grab the dog. There we go. Grab this guy. Oh my god, there's so many more of you. Okay, get this guy. You, go. Get him. Go. God, there's so many. Holy shit. Come on, dog. You got this. I believe in you. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's grab that. Is there any more? Nope, there's just that person there. There's stuff this way. Hi, how's it going? Ah, Flint's Company guys. There we go. Put them on fire! Oh, is that Sebastian? No, it's Aveline. I was just like, oh no, not Sebastian. Not yet. I don't want to deal with him yet. The dog is going ham.
Not going to happen.
Can you open that, though, Varric? Thank you. Okay, these guys don't have any loot. There's nothing here. Go down this way. There's probably gonna be more guys down this way, huh? Ooh. A nice, lovely crate. The dock workers that come in the morning hate all the body cleanup. They're like, God damn it, not again.
Can't we talk about this?
I mean, they probably have enough bodies dealing with the Kunari, honestly. Like, the Kunari probably just kill people just because they're annoying. Okay, let's get these guys out of my face. Come on, get him. Hang on. Holds. There you go. Is that it? Grab. Okay. Grab the loot. Grab the loot. Oh, there's an Amaranthian conspirator over here, huh? Alright. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Go. Bye-bye. Yeah? Oh, there we go. Alright, you're gone. Dog's gonna get you. Got him. Nice. Alright, sweet. I think that's it. So, quest updated for the conspirators. I don't think there's anything else around here. We did the docks. Let's go! Time to leave. Don't think we need to talk to those people. Done. Let's go up here. I think this is the way out. Yeah, there we go. Next quest line, shall we? Alright, and then we got Bait and Switch was Lowtown, so I might as well do that one. We'll get up to Sundermount at some point. Sundermount is just gonna be like a whole thing.
Get ready.
An entire thing. Hey, how's it going, guys? Oh my god, there's so many of you. Sharp's Highwayman, huh? Yeah! Get him! Get out of my face! Alright, get you. And stop it. Bethany! Okay, good. Bethany's fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. Okay, on the way over here, I guess? This is the old city slums. This is where our house is, but I don't want to be going to our house. Oh, over here. What's up, Aunt Anso?
Are you Anso?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that.
You know what? You're right. You're so right,
the
man.
Human that Fenris
I'm
told me
sorry.
about? The one looking for work?
Yep, that's me. I expected someone else.
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow.
You know, I do hope
My
also
apologies,
not.
Human. I haven't been on the surface very long.
Oh,
I keep
he's
thinking
very
I'll
skittish.
fall up into that sky any minute.
Yeah, it sounds about right for him.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
What a bizarre thing to be scared of.
But I digress. I need some help.
Love how bug-eyed this guy
in
is.
fact, some product of mine has been misplaced.
Yeah?
The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Okay, what kind of stuff is it?
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know.
I
if
mean,
would
they
go that
technically
far.
did.
They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly.
Oh no, they're Templars.
You know how these Templars can be.
So it's
You're
lyrium.
smuggling lyrium to the Templars.
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
By the Paragons, not so loudly.
Yeah, and?
My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping staples like Mother insisted.
Alright.
Just what?
Okay, no, I already did that.
The goods are valuable, however.
This
and
better be
illegal.
worth it, man.
And my client wants them very, very
This
badly.
better be worth it.
You know how these Templars can be.
Make it worth my time, and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Of course, Aveline has +5 rivalry. You know what? Shut up. Shut up, Aveline. Like, you're fine at everything, but like, we gotta get coin. All right, we can't just be choosy about this. Yeah, it's the Templars, but you know what? It's fine. Classic smugglers known for being reasonable. Yeah, exactly. You know what's up. Definitely reasonable. Yeah, man. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit. Is this what I think it is? Is this? No, it can't be. Not yet. There's no way. No, it is. Oh, I'm excited. I'm glad I did this one next. Holy shit. Oh my god. There's no way that this isn't the thing I'm thinking of right now. Alright, hang on. Let me go find these guys. Stop doing that. Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm right. Okay. This is what you get for hanging with the cops. I know. All right. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna save. I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna make a new save. All right. Abandoned house. Hey, what's up, guys?
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
All right. Well, you fix it then.
We're good to go.
Thanks, Anders. Or thanks, Varric. Not Anders. All right. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hang on. Where's the big guy? Where's the biggest dude? Hey, yo, fuck it. You get this. All of you get AoE'd. All of you get AoE'd. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Hey, stop that. Get out of here. Nice.
They were clearly expecting someone.
Smuggler's cargo. Take all.
It's empty.
Yep.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Yeah. Ooh. Anything over here? Ayo. Nothing in there. Alright, is that all there is in here? Yep. Alright, time to go. Is this it? Come on. Yeah. Are you guys ready for the best scene
That's
ever?
not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Now we fight.
Oh, no, wait. It's not yet. Not yet. Hang on. Hold. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Because it's going to be good. Hold. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just anticipating. For anyone who doesn't know, you'll find out in a minute. Come on, let's get him. All right. Let me grab you. Oh, you're still here. Of course you're still here. Why wouldn't you? Get him. Oh, you fuck. Where are you? Ah, there's the mage. There he is. Fuck him up. There we go. Come on. This has got to be it, right? Right? Hey!
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Get ready. Yeah, you think I made a mistake? Turn around.
Lieutenant,
Don't look around.
Everyone in the clearing now.
Don't. Behind you.
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
Our boy! Fenris!
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave.
Get him!
I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
A distraction, you say?
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Okay, why face them at all?
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
So there's no... I mean, this technically was the job. I'm not gonna bother asking that. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
Okay, if I say you're an escaped slave, that is not gonna give me any points, so I'm not gonna say that. But the slavers deserve their fate. Get fucked.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
Absolutely fuck all.
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
What did you think was in it?
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You could have asked.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen.
See, big bunkus sword. Look at the sword.
It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
Confront him?
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Yeah.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
You know what? Lead the way. You tricked me. Nah, it's fine. Honestly, we don't care. Lead the way.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Got it. Aveline, trust. Well, that just neutralized the friendship that we just got. Neutral. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? More of these guys? Come on. Get out of my way. Oh, there's so many of you. Go away. I mean, to be fair, we are laying waste to them like hot knife through butter, but... Come on, get out of here. Get out of my way. You guys got it? Yeah, you guys got it. Alright, it's fine. I got this guy. One hit KO. Alright, is there anybody else over here that has loot? No? Okay. Is this our house? I think that's our house. I like how our house is also by the tavern. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, we can all evolve. Not evolve. We can all level up. Let me check. Where's the journal? Nope, not that one. Convenient, a nice central location. Yeah. Alright, I will give myself more willpower and more constitution. Alright. Oops, I did not do that. Okay, can do that, and then I'm just gonna keep going. The giant's reach, two-handed attacks rip through the air with such power, giant shock. Yes! Okay, Aveline, you can have more willpower as well and a little bit more strength. I'm gonna give you more sword and shield. Okay, you can have scatter. More. Do I want more? You can have more magic and more willpower. You gotta go to sleep. Talk to you later. All right, good night. Glad that I was able to get Fenris before you had to get time zoned out. All right, we're just gonna focus on like glyph of repulsion and stuff. We're just gonna focus on this tree for now for Bethany. All right, let's go. Let me get the hell out of here. I mean, we didn't really get Fenris yet, but we're getting there. We're gonna keep going with that quest line to get him. Run, we gotta go. How far is he? Okay, he's all the way on the up. What? Who? Where? Oh my god. How did you even see them? How? Can I? Nope. Oh my god, I wanted to hit these guys with that, but okay, fine, be that way. You know what, it's whatever then, I guess. Alright, calm down. Where's the dog? Grab the dog, come on. And get you out of here, because you're annoying. Okay, hit these guys with a 5. Never mind. I'm gonna hit you. Never mind. I'm just gonna hit you guys with normal attacks then. And they're dead. Alright, good. Anybody else? Okay, Varric finally gets a level up as well. I'll give you more dex and cunning. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you... Can I give you more marksman? This one requires rivalry. Oh, okay, so that's like best friendship. Sabotage. I love the flask. Knock down nearby enemies. No, I don't need you. Ooh, what about this one? Next one more frequently. Yes, beautiful. That's what I like to see. Okay, now we can keep going. Idiots saw them from like a mile away. Oh, I am going the wrong way. Whoops. This way. Let's keep going. Okay, so we need to be over here. This is the courtyard. Oh, there's Fenris.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
Who is he?
I could stand to know a little more about this Daenerys.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
Yeah, totally fine.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
Let's go. Nothing like prepared mage.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. We're grabbing you, and we're grabbing Bethany because I'm not bringing Anders. Anders will get so pissed. So we're just doing Fenris, Bethany, and Varric. Because that is 2 warriors and a mage.
I am not afraid of you, Daenerys.
Yeah, you're not? All right, cool. So hang on. We're gonna do a quick break. I need to refill my water, and also I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes of ads so that you guys don't get ads for the next hour in total. So go get yourselves a snack, go grab a drink, stretch a little bit, do what you need to do. We're at like the halfway point kind of thing of when of how long I normally kind of stream. I mean, we're a little bit more than halfway, but you know, whatever. So it's break time. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Sound good? All right. Hello, welcome. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna run like a 3-minute ad so that you guys don't get ads for the next hour, because we're gonna do some Fenris stuff and it's really good. So you guys don't need to have ads while having lovely cutscenes, all right? And I need to go refill water. So I'll be right back. You guys chill. I'll give you guys some music, and yeah, go get yourselves like a snack, because it's gonna be a good time. Some popcorn, yeah. All right, BRB. Welcome back. I hope you all had a good little break. I actually did go grab myself a snack. I just had like a granola bar. Let's see. Let's give him his abilities. So yeah, he needs some stamina. Grants fortitude in battle, and then synergy. Yeah, we're just gonna give him Battle Master. Just cuz. Alright, Fenris time, let's go. Let's do some revenge, shall we? It's Vengeance Day, baby!
Here we go!
Whoa, hi! Holy shit, balls. Alright, cool. Damn, alright, okay. Oh, there's more of them. Alright, okay, hang on.
That's enough!
Why isn't it dying? Hello? It have like resistances? God damn.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Of course he would.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
I mean, they're slowing us down. That's probably more the goal than anything, to be honest. What the hell are those? Hey, Varric, can you get rid of these, please? Thanks. Thanks. I think you did it. Alright, hold on. Just gotta keep an eye on Bethany. Her health is low. Oh, the dog's not out. Get the dog out. We need the doggo. We're good? Nope, not yet. God, it is fucking loud. Holy shit. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Is that just me? Hang on, the game audio is just crazy. Like, I love the music, but can you chill? Just a little bit. For like 2 seconds. God. Okay, and then this fucker. Oh my god. Get up. Get the demon out of here. No, leave Bethany alone. Alright. Is the music like too loud, or is it okay still? Like, do I... Because I'm kind of feeling like I'm yelling over it. Can I go through here?
I knew this would happen.
Oh, come on. Really? More? This way? Alright. Those are 2 different doors. We're just gonna go through this way and see if we can find anything else. We're snooping.
Now we fight.
Hi, how's it going? God, there's so many of you. Good lord. I should wait until there's more of them. What is this button? Oh, that's a stun button. I keep forgetting to use stun. Holy shit. Okay, alright. I see. Come on. Can I hit one of these? Alright, now we're good.
Blood on my coat.
Yeah, congratulations, Varric. This is what happens when you fight. Open? Alright. Is there anything over here? Anything? Stuff. Oh, there's another one. Okay, it's an amulet. There's no codex entries in here as far as I can tell. There we go. There's another thing. There's a rage demon. Alright, let's get this dude. Oh, you just kind of disappear. Alright, good to know. Hey, fuckface. Got him.
I'll deal with this.
Go, go, go. Alright. Oh, come on. How many waves are there?
That's enough.
Die!
I'll deal with this.
Go faster. That guy's just chilling. Are we good now? Okay, that's all there is in here. Let's go. Oh, damn it. I thought there would be more. No codex entries in here. Got it. Time to go. Up the stairs like we're supposed to. Now, are we doing room number 1? That just has leave, so let's go through. We can't go through that door. Let's go through this one. Anything good in here?
Want me to take a look at that?
Yeah, actually, can you? Thanks. It's just a shield. Anything else in here? Nope. Alright, bye. I assume who we need. Yeah, Magister's Chambers, Hightown. Alright, let's go through this door and see what's in here. Oh, good. Okay, and there's nothing else. Absolutely nothing. Alright. Oh, that, okay, I see. I see what's going on. I don't know which save that is, but it's fine.
All set.
Time to go. Oh. Fuck. Oh, hi. Arcane horror, huh? Oh, he just immediately dies. Wow. Okay. Great. That's awesome. I love that for you. You suck ass, apparently. Can I stop? Holy shit. Okay, hang on. Okay, get that guy out of the way. Alright.
Messing with us?
Sorry, Fenris. He's not here.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Your disappointment needs to leave your breath. your disappointment just needs to leave. Oh, my inventory's full? Are you kidding me? Okay. Let me just destroy that. Destroy you. Just get rid of the garbage. Enough to get the inventory stuff. Sniper. Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of at least a few of these. Yeah. Okay, those might be good. Fancy poison ring. Metal spoon. Let's see. Onyx coral fragment. I guess we can get rid of one of those. I don't think we need demonic ash. You'd think that I would bother going through all of my stuff. Ooh, there's a loot in here. Can I take that? You said I could take things. Can I not have a loot? Can I loot the loot? That would be kind of nice. Okay, take that thing. All right, port guys outside. Let's go check on Fenris. Fenris is very sad. I mean, he's not sad. He's probably more pissed than anything.
It never ends.
Nope, unfortunately.
I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
Oh, leave her alone.
You can speak to me directly.
I saw you casting spells inside.
Yeah, and?
I should have realized sooner what you really
Yeah, she's
were.
She has a staff.
You harbor a viper in your midst.
She's
It
my
will turn on you
sister.
and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Bethany has proven herself.
My sister is stronger than you think. You tell him, sis.
I will not let him slander
blind.
you.
I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so,
Yeah, you're
I
kind of like
apologize
dissing my
for nothing
sister
could be
just for
further from the
helping you.
truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Will you work with mages? Ooh.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
Alright, why is he after you again?
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Denarius required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
You know what? I'm gonna flirt with him.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is,
Mood,
I know
but I
nothing of
needed
the
to do
ritual
it.
that placed these markings on me.
I thought
it
it'd
was
be funny.
Denarius's choice, one he now regrets.
I wanted to be funny. I knew that he would be like, yep, that's just that, because I knew that would be what I would do. That's what I did to Anders earlier. Be like, yeah. Okay, but what can you do?
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Will the hunters
Do you
return?
think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay. But I doubt that matters any longer.
Alright, tell me
You
more
said
about him then.
Denarius is a magister, but little else.
In Tevinter, the Magisters hold all the power. Over the Chantry, over the Imperial Court, over life itself. It is nothing for one to own a slave. Denarius had many, but none he valued so much as me.
But you escaped.
Then how did you get away?
Is it not enough that I did?
I mean...
I carved my path to freedom in blood. I left that life behind. Yet his bounty hunters follow me no matter where I go. I will run no longer.
Alright, I'll give you
I'm
your help.
planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that,
he's just gonna house squat.
At your disposal.
He's just gonna house sit. Alright, we're gonna keep, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna have Varric. Or Varric and Fenris, our boys. I don't care, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm still keeping Bethany, though. For now, we're keeping Bethany. I don't feel like having to deal with Anders and Fenris arguing right now.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do
I
something
just...
about that.
Rivalry +5? Why is it +5? Is it just because I told them to lay off and not be mad at my sister? Is that why? Is he just pissed because I told them off? Alright, what are we doing here? We can go back to Hightown, alright. Wait, which one? None of these are mage quests, right? I hope not. Enemies among us. Various sources that a woman by Matcha has been desperately seeking a particular Templar. She's been spotted outside the Chantry in Hightown during the day. Okay. And then Deep Roads Expedition. Bring 50 sovereigns. Oh, I have 50 sovereigns? When did I do that? Varric and Lo. Okay, we gotta talk to Varric. We have to find Daenerys. We have to go find him at Daenerys's mansion. All right. Let me. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to Hightown. We can talk to. We can. Fuck. Hang on. Where is? You know, we'll talk to these people.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
On the sly?
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job.
Yeah?
A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city. I'd like you to retrieve the fugitive and hand him over to the guard.
What's the crime?
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
It sounds too easy.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Alright,
I'll
sure.
take the job.
I didn't even have to
Bring
ask.
the
I'm like, yeah, sure,
fugitive
fuck
in
it.
alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Sure. Nobody cared about that, so it's fine. Hang on.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What's up?
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him.
Oh.
I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen.
Uh-oh.
You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O!
And now my brother is gone.
What rumors?
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
Tell me more about Meredith.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say
they don't
she
need
is
to be kept in
terribly
check.
fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
So what happened?
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly...
Yep, that sounds about right. He's probably tranquil.
I wrote him many times with no response.
Sorry, sister,
I
she's
tried to
gone.
see him,
Or
but
he's
Knight
gone.
Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
How can I help? Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmud and Hugh, about my brother.
Wilmud!
They were Karen's closest friends in the Order.
I remember that name.
If anyone knows where he is,
I don't know why, but I do.
may her bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. Anyway, let's go up to Fenris's mansion and talk to him at his own house. I love that he just has a mansion though, right? That's great. Okay, hang on. Let me just save real quick because I know for a fact I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna be upset about it. There we go.
Agrigio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Daenerys used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I could just continuously flirt. I could just flirt. I'm gonna do it.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that.
I just think it would be funny. Nice drinking of the bottle there, dude. Chuck it. Waste of perfectly
It's
good
good
wine.
I can still take pleasure in the small things.
That was a waste.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
There's more, if you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
This is my home now.
I've started a life here.
And that's it? You leave it behind so easily?
Oh, it wasn't easy.
I lost my brother to the Blight.
And now he no longer matters to you? I apologize. Your life is your own. It simply sounds very familiar.
You staying in Kirkwall?
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Saharan?
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
You don't remember?
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for the one-word answers, man.
You could track your former master.
Give me something to work with here.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive.
Probably not.
No. It is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
How long have
You've been on the run a
been
long
on the
time,
run?
then.
3 years
3
now.
years is a bit.
Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
You've been alone the whole time?
Help before?
Hirelings when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
Yeah?
What if he does give up? What then?
Yeah, what happens if he doesn't?
When I go to him, I will not live with a wolf at my back.
You know what? That's a good plan.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
You could make a home here.
Maybe it's just me. But it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons.
Yeah?
I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Anso would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Flatterer.
You sound like you're about to ask for a loan.
Well, this mansion does require some upkeep. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Maybe. Anyway, it's more fun to just press all the flirt options. I could just press flirt options for everybody. It doesn't really like confirm a romance. It's just the flirtatiousness. That's it. Oh, I can just go through the front door. Oh. Anyway, that's the gallows. Now we can go to the bone pit. It's just fun to choose some of the flirt options just to see the reactions to them. It's funny.
Is brooding a sport in Tevinter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scouts?
I'm not brooding.
Yes, he is.
Then. You seem like you're a champion.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
Vivian will be devastated.
Yes. He's the master of brooding. There's more quests over here. Oh my god. Okay.
Welcome to the Hightown Market.
Okay, hang on. Let me grab the help wanted sign. Give me a second. Citizens of Kirkwall, my dear wife Nanette has gone missing. I shall reward the person who returns her safely. Questions about the bounty on or Nanette, come speak to me in Hightown. Okay, fine. All right, cool. Hey Hubert, how's it going?
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do.
Unseasoned?
I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees.
I'm a
I sent
Ferelden
others
refugee.
before,
What the
but
fuck?
no word. Perhaps they are putting me off.
I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Okay, the Bone Pit is a tad ominous.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed.
Well, maybe it is.
That is why I hire Fereldans. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
You know I'm one of them, right?
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly
I'm also the desperate sort.
They're lucky to work for me.
Oh my
Few in Kirkwall
god.
will hire refugees.
Oh my lordy, okay. What happened to the workers?
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
No one's gonna go?
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah, you sure?
Pay no heed to local superstition.
Okay, but maybe
The
local
Bone Pit is
superstition has a
mostly
little bit of
harmless.
truth in it. I'm just saying.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
Okay.
What's the reward?
What's the pay?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
All right, sure.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Cool. I'll do that later. When we venture outside of the fucking city for once in our lives. But right now we're city dwellers. Hey, my wife.
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me.
Oh
Bring her
no, no.
We're done here.
Oh no. What's your problem?
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Is there something pay me instead?
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
I do like being
If
paid.
you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
No, I'm not gonna drag her
I can't
home.
imagine why she might run
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
Yes, my wife and I don't get along. But that's not the important
What
thing.
is the important
Her
thing?
family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her.
Oh.
Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Ah, I see. Her family's suspicious,
Why would her
huh?
family think you did something to her?
Maybe he
They
has a
think I
history of
married her
abuse.
for her inheritance, and they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her, but I swear on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
Are you sure about that? Is Ninette in danger?
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age.
Okay.
She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
And are you?
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it, they would ruin me otherwise.
You are an awful husband. You wonder why she's
I
gone.
can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me.
Uh-huh, and then what happened?
I wonder if I dreamed those years.
Yeah, what the hell did you do? When did you last see her then?
About
You
a month.
fuck.
I wasn't worried at first.
A month?
She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
Ugh, you know what? I'll find out what happened to her, but I'm not gonna
I'll try
drag
my
her
best
back.
to find Ninette and bring her home.
I'm not gonna bring
You
her
should
back.
talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose.
You love the aggressively
visited
French
halls
accent. This
until
is like
Jethan sent
the
a
worst
letter
French
to our
accent
house.
ever.
He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Nah. Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck
So
to
I just
you,
gotta go
sir.
find a brothel. That's all I gotta do? Alright. Despite the fact that this man is awful, something probably bad happened to her. So at the very least, I can find out what happened to her and just go, okay, can you, like, tell your family that your husband didn't kill you, and then can you can continue on with your gallivanting then. You know, she can continue gallivanting. I just want to make sure she ain't dead. Have you seen the old show, The Wild Thornberrys? Dad had a wild accent. Yeah, I have, actually. That's the one where the guy, like, it's a cartoon, right? They have, like, red hair and stuff. Yeah, I vaguely, like, I remember that show. Very barely. But I do remember that accent also very hefty.
My day is complete.
Yeah, they talked to Albie. Yeah, I remember that.
The place for Harlan, or with him, or...
I think I remember watching the movie.
You've been an apostate your whole life, then?
Like my father before me? What of it?
Didn't your family consider that dangerous?
There are mages who go their whole lives without ever falling prey to a demon. Many of them, in fact.
And if the Templars came looking for you, that would not be danger enough.
Perhaps there shouldn't be any Templars.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe there shouldn't be. Let me just snoop around this place. Let me snoop around the brothel real quick. I just need to... Oh, I need to go in here for some reason? How do I need to go in here? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, this just loops around. Okay. I need to go through this door for some reason. What's in here? Oh, Amaranthian conspirators. Love that. Hi, guys. How's it going? Is that guy? Hang on. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! I need to go around to hit this guy. Come on. Get him. I was trying to be strategic and it didn't really work. Get out of here. How am I attacking these guys from behind a table? Come on. Get him. There we go. Okay. Good, good. These guys are dead. Is there any codex entries anywhere? No. Okay, bye. Don't mind the dead bodies in the back. Clean up on aisle back rooms.
I've got your usual ready and waiting for you upstairs.
Anything back here? Nope, that's just the entrance, I think. Nothing around here. Nope. Unless... Nope, that's just the entrance. Here? Anyone? Oh, there's stuff here. Hey, look at that. Design Rune of Lightning. Ooh. Okay, anything else back here? Ring. I need to empty my inventory at some point. Maybe after this quest I'll do some inventory management. Just a little bit. Just enough to, like, sell shit. That's a locked door. Hey, can you open this, Varric? Nope. Nothing. Is there something in here? Anything of use? Yeah, there we go.
I might be able to give you a hand with that.
Yeah, can you though? Can you open that?
To go.
Thank you. Anything else? Nope. Not a damn thing. All right. Hey, what's up, Jathan?
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
I can see why I'd like to. You're feisty.
Ha ha.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Yeah, could she be in trouble?
Do you think Nanette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Nanette. Sometimes twice a night.
Okay, well...
Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Who? Also, I like the fact that he made that gesture. It's like, goddamn, alright.
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth.
That's what everyone
Ninette's
says.
A jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Okay, has he spoken to you?
Knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife eater, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife.
I'm sure his wife corrupted her own self.
Thrown out.
You seem fond of Ninette.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette.
Oh, no.
A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
You sure she's not a mage?
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me.
Okay, well...
Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Was Emmerich Ninette's lover, maybe?
Someone else Ninette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself.
Okay, where is he?
Continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Back again?
Yeah, I just want to say
sure
hi.
You're not interested in my many, many services?
I'm sure.
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
Okay, so that's what the exclamation mark is for, is he just wants... It's just services. Right? Is that what that is? That's it? Yeah, that's just it. That's all it is. I don't want to do that right now. Thank you. Not even to get rid of the question mark. Or the exclamation mark. We'll deal with you later. Not now. I do not feel like it. I do not feel like figuring out what all entails in your shenanigans.
The Templars away.
I can try.
Is the circle here truly so terrible?
Yes, it is. It is, Fenris. You're gonna have to learn. Sandal! Sandal!
They would be kept safe from you.
Bodan!
Bodan Fedic, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service.
My boys!
This is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
I love
we
them.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
Oh, I'm a tremble. Dangerous too.
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Absolutely not with Sandal.
Such fine protection. But I digress.
Sandal can handle his own, he's fine.
My wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents.
Maybe.
Enchantment?
Yes.
Just so.
Your son is an enchanter?
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
Yes.
I like enchantment.
And he enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
How did you end up here?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads.
That's true.
In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and Vanquisher of the Blight.
The hero of Ferelden, you say?
So you helped to
Gee, I wonder who that might be.
In a small way, perhaps. We did not fight the Grey Warden's
No,
side,
but you gave me all the shit that I needed.
Ferelden is a fine woman. After all her accomplishments, may she find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
I'd like to buy something.
Let's see what you have.
What you got?
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
What you got? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna Enchanting apparatus. Ooh, I can enchant Bianca? Okay. Add physical damage, fire damage, let's go. Let's go, yeah. Alright, sick. For now, that's that one. Let me check Bodon's stuff. Let me sell all the junk in my inventory. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? 3 physical damage, I don't need you. 3 fire damage, I mean, that's not bad. 6 health, 4 health. I don't think I can give anybody anything. Hang on, let me give Fenris some stuff because he doesn't have anything right now. 18 attack. You can have 13 attack and physical damage. 3 physical damage, 5 stamina mana. Health and 3 physical damage. 6 health, enemies draw more coin. Maybe I'll give you that one then. And then I guess I'll give you that one. You don't need any armor. Can I find... I need to get you a better blade, my dude. Alright, can I give myself any better armor or nah? No. These ones do not look good. These look like trash. Well, actually, no, that one's pretty good. Except for the fact that I have better armor, so probably not. 69 armor, haha, nice. 42 attack. Ooh, that's a lot of fire resistance. But I think I have way better armor in the chest, so... Let me just chuck all this shit. As I don't need you. Get rid of this. I don't need... That's... Yeah, we don't need that. Don't need you. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna sell these because I surely have better shit anyway. Oh my god, these weapons. I don't think I can give any of these to my friends. Is this one any good? Spirit damage, cold damage. Yeah, no, these are shit. These are actually garbage. You don't need anything. Bianca stays with you. I need to give you a better weapon. Probably better other things too. So let me just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Garbage. That's Aveline's sword, but it's garbage. We're getting rid of it. Get rid of you. You don't need you. Sir Wesley's shield. Sorry, Aveline. It's gonna get sold. Sell that. Sell this. Sell that. And sell this. Alright, good. You don't need any of this shit. Awesome. All the money gotten rid of. Woo! All the shit. Hireling, Scout, Bartrand. Alright, we got rid of all our crap. Let's head out. Where can I find the exit? Let's head out and see if we can't find... Oh, wrong way. What's one of the other quests we can do? What do we got? There's these ones. We can do... Talk to Varric, talk to Aveline, or no, just take Aveline. The Bone Pit to see the missing miners, Magistrate's orders. Go to the old ruin outside of the city. Again, this is outside. Find out temple. Okay, we need to find him in Darktown. Go to Sundermount. Okay. And conspirators. 3 conspirators were killed. 1 remains. We'll find them at some point. Alright, we can go to Darktown. We'll go find that one guy. Let's go find him. He's all the way at the edge, huh? All the way at the far end. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying. Have a good time. Just chilling. All right. That is a meeting place, huh? All right. Let me save. We're gonna just do this. Yep. Just in case something fucks up. Because I'd like it to not. That would be great. Hey, what's up, my dude? Oh, and he's hopefully not gonna die. Alright, get him! He's probably gonna die. Alright, hey, how's it going, dude? Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. How many do I have? I have 2.
Let us see.
Get him! Get off! There we go. Can I talk to you now?
I thank you,
hey.
Sirrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
Hey!
You're older than I thought you'd be. Ninette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
Ninette de Carac. I hear she got around. And you were asking about her, so I just assumed.
Yeah, I assumed wrong.
Preposterous. I was concerned that she was in danger, and that is all. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Why is it a waste of time?
Did you learn nothing?
Most people just say she left her husband.
Oh, I don't
This
believe
all
that.
started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous.
Okay.
Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed.
Drunk. Okay, well.
What?
That's not quite relevant there, Varric.
Disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
Hey, Silver, thank you for contributing to the channel, points challenge thing, whatever. You guys want a chainmail crafting stream? You gotta put your points in there. Call you Mex, Mexi, or Calm, whatever your words. I can call you Mex. It has reached less than 20 degrees outside. You're in a strong sleep mode. That is all I can do. Good night. All right, good night, Silver. Thank you for stopping by and dropping points. Much appreciated. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Stay warm. Can't you track down Meren?
Doesn't the Circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing.
Is she dead?
I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Meren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe Meren escaped.
Mages routinely flee the Circle. Perhaps Meren just wanted freedom.
She had always been loyal. She received lilies from an unknown suitor, and some of us thought she may have gone to meet him.
That's the same thing that
her
the other...
disappearance is linked.
Yep, they're linked. They're definitely dead. Unfortunately.
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
Yeah,
People
they
don't
could
just
probably be
disappear.
dead.
Perhaps they were murdered or kidnapped.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
Can I help at all?
Can I assist your investigation?
Because, like, that does seem very
no
connected.
Longer my investigation, Sirrah. You may
He's
take
giving
over
up.
if you wish. This battle shows
Pussy.
that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be.
Oh, okay, well,
I
fair,
know when to
fine. I
walk
guess you
away.
found your limit then.
Here, take my findings. Perhaps you
Go
can
retire.
make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for
At least someone cared, I guess.
Foundry in Lowtown. I should look into that.
Yeah, I probably should. Alright. Oh, I didn't check the rest of the place. Yeah, fuck it. It's fine. Can I talk to you? Probably not. Not yet. I probably should have checked the rest of the place for loot, but nah, it's fine. I'm sure I didn't miss anything, and if I did, I will kick myself in the pants later. Alright, Lowtown, the first sacrifice. Oh no. Enemies among us. Among us. Oh no. Templar on the gallows to find out what happened to Karen. Okay, not you. Secondary, first secretary. Yeah. That sounds about right. Oof. It's not at all a concern. Nope. Nope or doodles. Alright, time to go.
Well, at least it's not boring.
Oh yeah, that's true. Get out of here. God damn, I need like a bigger sweeping edge. Come on. Me and my boy, big bonkuses. Let's go. I'll figure out my build later. I don't have enough points to like actually make use of any of this shit. Alright, leave her. Leave them alone. Alright. Where are you? God damn. Alright. Get out of here. Oop. Sharp little pinpricks. Directions to the Sharp's base. We've got a new base, and you lot best keep the law away. Directions to the Lowtown sneak below. But don't come unless you've got good news, or you'll get an answer square between the eyes. Ignacio Strand. Ooh. Alright. What do you mean, what is this place? Hang on. I want to go home real quick, because I think I can grab Fenris a bunch of shit. We're just gonna quickly go home. Grab some stuff. I can probably give it to Fenris and Anders, so we can grab some of their stuff. Give them better equipment. Alright, so. Let's see here. I wish there was a way to do the thing. Okay, that's done. That's 20 physical damage. 40 physical. That's a great sword. Damn. All right. That's level 17 though. These are weapons. Let me try and give 18 and 25. You know what? I'll give 24 health, 20 mana, not bad. Okay, I'll give this to Fenris. And then he needs better. Okay, where is your stuff? Isabella, Fenris. Okay, and then Fenris. That's $1 attributes. One of these has got to be theirs. Anders, okay, that's Anders. I don't think Anders had a... Yeah, and Anders had a necklace. I'm only gonna be giving these to them because... okay. Anders, do you need a better 22 coal from resistance? Cold damage, fire damage. Better. Humans versus level up. Freedom's promise. Okay, I'm just gonna have to give that to Anders. That seems pretty good. Okay, so 2 amulets. I need more rings. Okay, this one's to magic resistance, so maybe this one can be for Fenris for now. I'll get more rings later. For Fenris, or for Anders. Belt is do I have a belt in here for anyone? Adventures flanking, down resistance. And adventure drop more coin. Okay, let's try and give that to Fenris then. And we're good. You are my go team, but right now I don't want to deal with you guys, so we're just gonna make sure that you guys have all your shit.
Kirkwall Knights out.
I know. Shh. Quiet. Holy shit! That thing's got 3 fucking handles! Why are there 3 fucking handles? It's like a Gatling gun, but a sword! Look, what is that? That is the biggest bonkus I've ever seen in my life. God damn. Alright. Alright, let's see. You need... This is for Fenris, for rings. You can have that one. This is for you specifically, and there's you. And then Anders, you can also get this. This is yours specifically. This is also yours specifically. I'll give you these 2 rings for now. And we're gonna give you this particular one. Fire damage, yep.
Safe. Always.
Okay. And then we're also gonna level Anders up. Give you more magic and a little bit more willpower. And I will give you, I think I could just make you spirit, I guess. You'd probably have spirit. I mean, you already started with elemental. I might as well give you Cone of Cold. Winter's Blast. And then... Do I want to give you Fireball? I could. I kind of do like fire, but we're gonna... Well, you do have fire abilities. I don't know why I gave you like a non-ice thing, but it's fine. You can have double the amount of things. Alright, where are we going? We're going to the first sacrifice. Oh no. Okay, you know what?
Bugs around. Someone will usually.
Do I want? You know what? I'll keep these guys with me, I guess, for now. We'll go with our go team for now. Because our current things are the first sacrifice and these guys. They're kind of annoying. Ooh, this one's gonna be rough for Anders. Oh, I should probably save. Just give it a new save. Don't mind me. No, I can't do that. Okay. This isn't gonna be fun, guys. I mean, I have my go team.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Get this desire demon out of here. There are too many dudes. Okay, hang on, doggo. Oh my goodness. Hello, thank you for the posture check. I will posture check while I'm fighting.
Let's finish this.
There we go. Are my friends done?
Demons. Summoned by another mage, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, and? Just give me a second. I wanna...
What are they?
Oh, ow! Hey, do you mind? No, I guess you can't right now. Cool, love that. No shrimping, yeah. Turning into a very sad banana. Alright,
Take a look at that.
hey Varric, can you open that, please?
Easy.
Thank you. Is there anything good in here? No? Other than that? Nope. Alright, here we go.
You do get results, don't you?
Of course I do. Oh. I think we found a net.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones.
Ooh.
Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
Yeah. Yeah, they were sacrificed. Ripperoni. All right, and then we have these guys and their lovely hideout. All right, hang on. I gotta clear my throat for a second. Gotta take a drink of water. Okay. Time to do some murder. Hey, how's it going, guys? You. Get him. Get Ignacio Strand. Oh, hey, where'd he go? Get him. There he goes. And he's dead. Got him. Is that it?
Can't we talk about this?
No, I don't think we can, actually. Okay. You guys have anything good, or you're just kind of... You guys kind of lame. Oh, that chugged for a second. For absolutely no reason. What the... Is that it? Are we done now? That was quick.
Good job in there. In
Thanks.
Fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
I never meet anyone normal.
Of course I don't. I mean, no one normal. What is normal in my character's life? Absolutely nothing at this rate. It might as well be happening. Alright, we're gonna run... Where are we going next? Because I don't know if I want to bring all of my boys with me at once with these. Yeah, okay. Maybe I don't bring... Maybe I don't bring Anders. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. We ball. We're bringing Anders with us. Who cares? We'll save though. Just in case. Just in case it gets too mad. Alright, you need to go to the gallows. For 2 different ones. Ooh, oh no.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here? Considering who we're with.
What's one more mage?
I don't think the Templars will be surprised to see another mage here, do you?
Maybe not.
I'll try to look sufficiently meek and oppressed.
You're not helping.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the circle I know.
Oh, what's it like in fucking
How is the
Tevinter?
Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Yeah, what?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched
It's
the
definitely
Magisters
not
closely for
like
any
that in
signs
the.
of corruption.
It's not like
or
that in
weakness.
Imperium.
Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
Why did it change? How is it inevitable?
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if
Is
they
it
feel
that
the need
easy,
is
though?
great enough.
As easy as it is to resort to a sword. You were created as a living weapon. Should you not be trusted with your freedom?
My powers are not controlled by a demon. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
Not all mages do that.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She ended the tyranny of magic and replaced it with an entirely new one.
Considering all that magic has done to my homeland and my race, I weep for your predicament. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
Ooh, why did it change?
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different.
It is very different in Tevinter.
Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
Weren't they defeated?
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries.
Just slowly.
Some battles are lost by inches.
Yeah. Magisters that
You talk
terrible?
about the Magisters
I mean,
as if
yes,
they
they
all
are evil. They're not
I
great.
have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation.
They're all playing the
But how many
same
temptations do
game.
you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
How do you know that?
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Of course he did.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's
a different game.
matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
The circle just doesn't work.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Yeah, we did. You kind of interrupted. Yeah, alright, Fenris. Okay. We came here to talk to Emmerich.
Recognize your mage. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones.
Yeah, I can tell.
Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I did what I could, man.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished. I will bring this to the city guard immediately.
It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Alright, cool. We got money. What do we got now? Templar recruit Hugh. Oh, hey. What's up?
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
Why not?
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
Oh, there's more.
Our orders.
The Knights aren't doing anything.
Fuck their orders.
Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
There are others missing too?
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Okay, why do you have to keep quiet, though?
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
Well, no, duh.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order, and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
Keeping it all in the hush-hush.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You've come this far.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through.
Oh, I hate that.
If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Figures?
Yeah.
Seems to me a weak Templar would die just as quickly.
And you honestly believe that?
I have two opposing opinions in my party right now. This is not good.
He did. I saw him this morning.
Tell me about the initiation.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
I'll stay alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Can I talk to Wilmot?
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it.
Oh, Cullen,
He
no.
chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
No.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest.
I did that at the behest of no demon.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.
Fantastic. Love my boys. Oh, no. Okay. All that we have left is Sundermount at this point, so let's just go home. We'll check our mail. We'll pick our party.
So, someone dropped off a message for you.
Yeah, I see that. Loose ends. Hawk, I know we don't part on the best we didn't part on the best of terms. You were right, and I was trying to squeeze more work out of you than was justified. You've more than paid your way into the city. It's been tight since you left, though. If you're looking for more work, for real coin in your pocket, come see me in Hightown anytime before sunset. Sick.
Do his best to try and read it first.
But yeah, I'm reading it.
I thought there might be something dangerous in
Our enemies among us. Look for him and Wilmot in Wilmot's camp outside Kirkwall. Bring Grey Ward maps of Bartrand, and we got the okay, so we can technically go to the Grey Wards if we want, or to the dark road, deep roads, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do everything else except that. Okay, everything wants to go outside the city right now. These two, and then there's this one. We need to go somewhere. Yeah, everything is outside. One remains. The conspirators. Where's the other conspirators then? I think we need to talk to Varric. Yeah, okay, let's go talk to Varric. Oh, who do I want my party? I kind of want to keep Bethany on my team for now. Anders can kind of just chill. Let me go. I guess I gotta go talk to Varric and the Hangman. Let's go talk to Varric real quick. Okay. Hey, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing.
Get him! Yeah, I don't think you want to do that.
Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for?
Those guys are wearing like Ferelden stuff.
I didn't think so.
What's up, Isabel? Isabella, what's up?
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Good to know.
Thanks for the advice.
Anytime. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you.
Nice.
I was in
nice
Denerim not
catch.
too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Do you think any of the characters from the old games are going to be in the new Dragon Age game? Yeah, they'll probably do it in the 4th Dragon Age. We're probably gonna see at least, because based on what I know of in terms of storyline for the 4th Dragon Age game, we're at least gonna see Varric. We're obviously gonna see Egghead himself. I'm not gonna say any spoilers in case there's anyone watching the VOD or whatever who haven't actually seen the games or like, you know, especially Inquisition, and seen the rest of Dragon Age 2. But we're definitely gonna see Varric. Varric's obviously like the storyteller for the rest of everything ever. We're probably gonna see at least a cameo of maybe Alistair. That's basically, Varric is a for sure, Solus is a for sure. However, I don't think we're gonna get the hero of Ferelden. Let them be, leave them alone. They deserve to just chill. Hawke wasn't in Inquisition. Hawke's just kind of on her own, or on their own. And I don't think we're gonna see Hawke. We'll probably see a cameo of the Inquisitor. Pretty sure. Considering the fact of like the way that supposedly like the story goes, I don't think that we're gonna get a continuation of the Inquisitor, like a part 2, because they've never done that. So I don't see why they would do that now, but they're definitely gonna have like a cameo for the Inquisitor. I would also say maybe we'll get Lyanna, like Liliana and stuff. Like, we might get some of them. Like, obviously we're gonna get more of the old characters. It just depends on, like, what capacity, really, and how the story does. Yeah, you too?
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water.
Yeah, I would say so.
Someone from my past has been pestering
Caesar's in Inquisition.
I've arranged for a
Yeah.
duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Okay, Whammy.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
Stares at my
You
sword.
saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
A duel. You think Fenris would be cool because of his powers, but you don't know. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, then again, because we're pretty much going into Deventer. Honestly, no, I can see it. I can see it. If he just goes up to Deventer and says, "Fuck you, Daenerys," but I'm pretty sure in this game he fixes that. So, like, he wouldn't have a reason to go up to Tevinter. He would want to stay as far fucking away from Tevinter as possible. So, like, I don't know. It would be cool because of Tevinter, but I don't think that story-wise it would make any sense.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
Okay, what did you ask Lucky then?
Information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Someone from your
Who's this
past?
person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
Yeah, sure.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Nice. We're collecting all the companions. Hey, Varric. Your neck is a little jaggedy there.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Maker, that's big!
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around.
Absolutely not.
That I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Just a bit. Let's talk about the expedition real quick.
This trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything.
Yeah?
The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark.
Dun dun dun.
We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
Sick. What about
if
you?
We'll be working together. I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethris, until my father got caught fixing provings.
Oh.
He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
What do you do?
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom.
Yeah.
Fortunately, being
At least
Bartram's
him,
younger
anyway.
brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
Nice. What about Bartrand?
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market.
Damn, that's brutal.
Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
You looking for
A lot
excitement?
of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall.
Yeah, it's bad for you,
Dangerous
all
enough
right.
most days,
All that
but it doesn't
caffeine,
compare
haha.
to the deep roads.
Compared
So,
to doom and
This will
gloom.
be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Great. What the fuck is happening? Anyway, time to go.
Do you ever miss Tevinter?
I was a slave.
No, he does not. Let's go to Hightown. Let's collect Isabella. We're just getting all the companions. That's the goal, I guess, for the rest of the day, is just get the companions.
So I'm told.
Oh, right, this guy.
You do not want to know the answer to...
Okay, hang on. Yeah, fuck it. I interrupted your guys' thing, but that's fine. Here's your wife's ring.
I couldn't
She's
bring
dead.
back your wife, but here's a ring. It looks pricey.
Oh. Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
Ooh, do I tell him? Do I tell him that it was on her dead hand? Or if it doesn't matter? Because if I tell him if it's on her dead hand, he's gonna have to tell her family. And then they're definitely gonna think it was him. Or if he keeps believing that she's run away, but she's definitely dead, so like... you know what? Here, on her severed hand.
It was on Ninette's hand, which was cut from her body. She's dead.
On her hand? Huh. I see. Well, maybe you should take this back.
Go throw up somewhere else.
I don't want anything that might link me to her death. Especially with their family asking questions.
Why don't you just tell them?
No. They're going to blame me. I just know it. Excuse me, sir. I have arrangements to make.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Franz.
I wonder if I would have gotten more money if I just tell him don't worry about it. Probably not. Whatever, he can just fucking leave. Just a
move along.
Shitty ass guy. Alright, over here. Red Lantern District, huh? Hey, Fenris.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again. Or
why
are you
not?
Not too proud to make some coin?
What's the job?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who
stormed
can
off?
quite work your magic, if you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since.
Rip.
I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Who's missing?
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on new Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where do I go?
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Yeah, what kind of goods?
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
Yeah, sure. You got a deal.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Yeah, probably. Alright.
I shouldn't have worn these.
Let's just go. Why the fuck not? Got nothing else to do in the day. Let's go. Oh, got some nice stuff. Let's go to the docks. We'll go deal with this one and then we can go find Isabella then. Alright, here we go.
And here we go.
Hey boys, how's it going? Oh, there's these guys. Great. Let me grab the dog. Come on, doggo. Alright, where are they gone? Get him! This poor child. This is just a child. Oh my god, okay, hang on. Get him out of here. Me and my boyfriend Fenris with our big bonkuses. Alright, give me your
Thank
loot.
you.
Oh, fuck.
I thought them coterie men had me for sure.
Well, your
I
face
guess the
looked
whole
weird
thing
for a
was
second.
trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade. Just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here. But they did.
What's a coterie? I mean...
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall.
Okay, fair.
And they don't like competition.
What? Just how old are you?
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15, but I can usually pass for a man.
Usually?
My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now.
You look at the angle of the camera.
Working for a Fenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh. Uh-oh. I could give him money. I don't want to. I can't give him. Keep the goods and start over. I mean. Fuck. Nah, sorry, dude.
Why not take what Athenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean?
There's a lot of farmland in the Free Marches. Surely there's somewhere you and your sisters can find honest work.
My father was a farmer. Before the Darkspawn got him. I'd rather do that than work for Athenril.
Then take what's from Athenril. We'll just have to double cross her, I guess. Like, look, man, it's this poor child. Come on.
I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
Look, I'll pay her off or something. Like, it's fine. All right. Let's figure out if Athenril's gonna fucking kill us. Just because we did that. Let me save. Hey, Athenril, don't worry about your goods. I definitely didn't give them away to some 15-year-old. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's go over here. We'll get Isabella. We'll go back to Athenril.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
That's what I'm doing. Duh. Hey, Isabella.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
Yeah?
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
Exactly.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her. I knew this.
Yeah, I don't think so. You. Get him. Okay, I'm gonna grab a dog. Get him! The dog is so OP, I love it. There we go.
Hader sent them. Search... Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off. Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Alright, up to the chantry we go then. Oops, wrong way. I'm coming, hang on. I was going the wrong direction.
Can't we talk about this?
Oh my god, okay, hang on. Come on, give me something.
Go down.
Get him out of here. I'm just attacking somebody through a freaking wagon. Okay, let me grab these guys. They're annoying. Hey, you guys, you be done. Get out of here. Okay, is that it? Anybody shiny? Those guys are shiny. Good. Moving on. What the hell's down here? Oh, it's just Isabella. We're just supposed to follow. Alright, in we go.
Hello there.
Hey, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Let's kick some ass. It's time for some ass kicking of this cowardly piece of shit.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Well, of course. course. It's
Tell
not
your
that
men
hard.
to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
What relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
Yeah, that
They
happens all the
weren't
time.
cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head.
Ooh.
And you let them scurry off into the wilds.
Yeah, good.
And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I
Fuck 'em.
promise you.
What are you talking
Will
about?
someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl.
I don't like how you phrase
Ruined
that.
a perfect business deal and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough.
It was on a need-to-know basis, and I didn't need to know.
Which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
All right, fair enough. Cassian needs to fucking cheer up.
Cassian isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
Murder. Oh! Nice. Throw. That was sick. All right, hey guys, how's it going? Anyway. Hey, doggo. Leave the dog. There we go. Hater can eat it. Yeah, me and Fenris just going to town. Look at this. This is great. Look at our boys. Yeah, get the AoE. Get out of here with your shit. Gone. Nice. Is there anybody else? Oh, yeah, there's guys over here. Hi, how's it going? God, there are so many of you. Okay, hang on. I need to drink a health potion. Drink a health potion. I think you need to drink a health potion. You can't drink health potions. Can you drink health potion? You can drink a health potion. I don't think you need to, though. Well, you could use a health potion, actually. Here, drink a health potion for you. Come on. There we go. Get him! Go, 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 go. Gotta wait until I get more abilities, because holy shit.
Stab
there we go.
first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's better this way.
No, I get you, I get you.
Won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as
Okay,
that.
but what is it? Wait, hang on. We don't want to skip past the human cargo.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening.
No.
They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery.
No!
Even I can see that's wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada.
I don't know what the fuck that
I
is,
used
but
to work
okay.
for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
Okay, what? The relic?
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves.
Great.
To be honest, I think he just wants me dead. But that would be letting me off easy.
Probably. Lucky tried to find the relic then.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Absolutely not.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years.
Rough.
Balls.
Yeah, balls is right for a reaction. I can help you.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader.
I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be
You're just
something I could
inviting
do for
yourself
you.
into the party.
And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Well, that was a very forward suggestion or question. I don't know what the hell that is, but yep. Certainly was a thing. We don't need to be in here. Alright, back to Ethenril. Yeah, we definitely didn't give your goods away, that's for sure. Let's just leave. Hey, Ethenril, so about that. About your stuff. My bad. You have a nice song you'd like to share? What's the name of it? You can't put links in the chat. Just as a heads up, you will get got by the bot. The only links you can put in chat are clips from my stream. That's it.
I don't want to see any trouble from you.
Hey, Fenrir, how's it going?
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
The goods were stolen.
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie. But your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin.
Oh wow, that worked.
If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
Holy shit. That worked? God damn! Nice! Hell yeah!
They're like rats.
I can't believe that worked, actually. Radix Music Mystery Ball. Huh, interesting. I'll take a look at that later, actually. Okay, where are we going? Is that it? Okay, let's just go home first. Let's go home, get our bearings, get our shit put together. Let me check my inventory real quick. What's my inventory? Yeah, we're fine. 26 out of 50? Some of it's garbage, but like, it's not bad. We can probably chuck a couple of these. Yeah, we're fine. Gauntlets. I can probably chuck those, actually. Yeah, none of these are any good. Well, actually, this one's pretty good. I can wear these. These are pretty good gauntlets, actually. Alright, neat. Alright. Well, with that, that is gonna be the stream for today. We are going to pause here because the next string of quests that we're gonna do is gonna take us outside of the city. So I feel like that's a good stopping point right now. We will continue on this on Friday. I've decided that this week is just gonna be double Dragon Age because I can and I want to. And so I will see you all on Friday for some more Dragon Age. Thank you all very much for watching. Whether you've been here since the beginning, the middle, the end, or you're watching the VODs, your company is greatly appreciated. And if you've gotten this far and you haven't done so already, please do click the follow button. As you can see right next to my avatar, I've got a nice, lovely, what the hell is it called? I have a goal. I have a follower goal right there. So I think it would be pretty freaking cool if you would follow, share it with your friends or something. If you have people that you know that also like watching playthroughs of Dragon Age or what have you, I tend to do a bunch of things. So yeah, and if you want to watch my first playthrough of, or my playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, not my first playthrough, I've played through these games before, but if you want to check on Dragon Age Origins and stuff, go feel free to check on the VODs channel. Dragon Age Origins has been going up. It's currently in Dragon Age Awakening right now. And let me see. if there's anyone we can raid. So I'm gonna end the lovely recording here. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye bye.